Yeah,
thank you very much.
It's definitely not going to make that much of a difference, but I was glad to see it at least because a lot of people just are so, trusting of banks.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jean from
Thank
Ohio.
you.
I appreciate the phone call. We are just about out of time, Bob. Any closing comments that you'd like to make on the subject, or what people can do, or why they should subscribe to your newsletter?
First of all, as far as food is concerned, we have a thing called the stem rust, which is spreading all over the world, affecting wheat. And as we go out over a period of time, wheat and other basic grains are going to get more expensive. In very many instances, I think you won't be able to buy them. And so put away your dehydrated and freeze-dried foods. Second of all, the antidote for treasuries is gold and silver. Gold and silver coins, shares, whichever, a combination there are. And that's your solution. That's a safe place to be. That's where you'll preserve your wealth. And if you want to see these kinds of things in detail and very easy to understand twice a week, then you get the International Forecaster.
Twice a week, ladies and gentlemen. TheInternationalForecaster.com. Remember, there's an E in there, F-O-R-E, caster, and call 877-479-8178. Absolutely. Anything that you're going to need on a daily basis. I cannot tell people enough that they need to have it. China Central, a.k.a. Walmart, is not necessarily going to be open or have the items that you need. I don't care whether it's prescriptions or supplements or pet food or whatever. We've got to get it now. I mean, do you feel that we are in a, I don't want to say panic state. We're not in a panic state because the Power Hour listeners are not going to panic. But are we at the point now where people either better get it now or forever do without?
Yes, we are at that point. And you got to start planning now if you haven't. And how much should you have? I would say a minimum of 6 months. My family has 2.5 years, but,
wow,
not everybody can afford that. And so that's my recommendation. And I've been very strong on this aspect of things for years, and I've eaten most everything that they produce, and it's all very good, and it lasts for years.
Yeah, it really does. Well, thank you so much, Bob Chapman, for joining us in the Power Hour today. Look forward to having you back again, and hopefully you're going to be having some, really good news that the American people have awakened, have seen the error of their ways, and the government has had a religious experience, Bob.
Okay, next week. Bye-bye.
I hope next week. Thank you very much for joining us. Again, the International Forecaster newsletter is 877-479-8178.